Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to the debut episode of the Both Ears podcast. Today we're going to be listening to Halfway Heroes. This story is about Jerry, who is a counselor at a halfway home for supervillains. Jerry is part of a pilot program that is attempting to reform a handful of supervillains in the hopes that they can reintegrate into society, not to mention overcoming a plethora of their personal issues. Everyone have both ears engaged? Ugh. Where'd you even get a tomato? Were you just eating this? Alright, shut up! The show's starting. Have a little respect.
Do not worry, citizens. Mr. Marvelous is here to save the day.
Target locked.
Whoa. That was a close one, Rusty Nuts. Playtime's over, Tin Can.
The Fox House, a run-down red brick home. The yard is covered in weeds, surrounded by a metal fence, encompassed by a lower-class suburb. Dick, a 50-year-old overweight man with a crew cut, guard uniform, shades, and a holstered stun gun sits in the guard station next to the gated entrance, watching the news while working on a crossword puzzle.
Our very own premier super team, the Terra Guard, has just defeated a giant alien machination. We join them now as their leader, Mr. Marvelous, accepts an award from the president. Thank you, Mr. Marvelous, for everything you do for the greatest country in the world, the United States of America.
Thank you, Mr. President, but there is no way my team and I, specifically I, could have done this without your help.
7 letters across. Starts with a V. A super blank. A super villain. Scum bag. Piece of shit. Shit. Too many letters anyway.
Dick looks at the Fox House, a halfway home for supervillains, as another explosion goes off, filling the house with light beams.
I swear to fucking gut. Don't worry, Mr. Marvelous. I got it. You stay focused on the real problems.
Halfway Heroes, written by Elijah Williams, podcast directed by Tullio DeSantis. Jerry Knowles, the sole counselor at the Fox House and our protagonist, a slim 20-year-old man with overgrown hair, glasses, tennis shoes, cheap button-up shirt, and a tie, tries to wrestle a robotic arm covered in cogs and lights away from a mischievous yet elegant Billy Shakes, a 20-year-old Englishman wearing a 3-piece suit and dress shoes.
Let me have it, Jerry. Huzzah!
You can't just take his arm.
Forsooth. I do not take. I merely apparate. Gone now to appear at a later date. Make no mistake, for I...
Stop rhyming!
Electric Eye, a cyborg with a missing arm, walks into the room.
Billy, give it back to him.
Or what? You'll refuse to listen to my problems.
Don't be a dick. Give me my arm.
Dick enters the room.
Speak of the devil.
Give it to him.
Arm in hand and eye full of sand. Give and take to whom I cannot stand.
Oh! Your arm is back.
Ah! My eye is gone!
You know you're not supposed to use magic on sentient beings.
I'd hardly call him sentient.
The eye. Now.
Doesn't work that way.
Don't give me that bullshit. Bring it back or I'll report you for dismemberment and enucleation.
Oof, I don't even know if that'll count since it's a robotic eye. But don't do that. They'll just transfer him back to Supermax either way.
Good.
Billy, Eugene, get out of here. I need to talk to Dick privately.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's electric eye.
Right, sorry. Please leave.
Why should I? I didn't do anything.
Electric Eye, you tried to steal his wallet.
It was the robotic arm. It has a mind of its own.
You've always had the same goddamn excuse. I'm tired of...
Wait. Just go, Electric Eye. Please.
Fine.
What is your problem?
My problem is you're unable to maintain order.
You know, maybe stop sabotaging me then. In the 2 weeks I've been here, you've consistently undermined my authority.
Listen, Jerry, every counselor before you has quit, driven out by these animals. These super criminals have no place in civilized society. They're children, spoiled with power.
Okay, so why bother working here if you don't believe in the mission of the halfway house?
Because some people can't protect themselves. And the good people of Cosmos Heights deserve to have someone that can protect them.
Yeah, but isn't that what the defense system and the force field are for?
I'm here so they don't have to be used. They're very expensive to operate.
Listen, if we can help the residents reform, then that's one less villain in the world. And you can't strong-arm people into changing.
These lowlifes only listen if you speak their language, and I've become fluent.
Okay, well, at least don't threaten to send them back to prison on drummed-up charges. It doesn't help anything.
It wasn't a threat. I'm going to report him.
Dick, you know you'll need something to back up your accusation.
Like that cyborg freak won't relish the chance to rat him out and get back at that rhyming freak.
Dick races Jerry to Electric Eye's room to convince him to snitch on Billy. Dick looks up to see Taura, a 30-year-old female minotaur, wearing a tank top and jeans with a hole cut in the back for her tail.
Watch where you're going!
Sorry, Taura. Shit, okay. Electric Eye. Dick is about to come in and ask you to do something. Just don't do it.
Why?
He wants to unfairly punish Billy.
So?
Please, I'm begging you.
Maybe I can be convinced. For a 6-pack of Pabst?
You know I can't give you alcohol.
Fine. 12-pack of Bud Light.
24-pack of Mountain Dew.
You drive a hard bargain.
Eugene, how much do you hate Billy?
A lot.
What if I could get rid of him with your help?
Very tempting.
I'm going to get my superior on the phone. All you have to do is tell them that Billy stole your arm and then your eye.
Don't do it. Billy's gonna get sent back to prison for some harmless prank.
Good.
Okay, I'll throw in an album. Any album.
Dig, what can I do for you?
All right, tell him.
You know what? My memory's a little hazy right now. Maybe later it'll come back to me.
What?
You heard him.
You're gonna regret this, Jerry.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
He shouldn't have called me Eugene. But if I don't get my eye back soon, my memory might start to come back.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
And I want a signed copy of Heaven in Flames. Vinyl.
Jerry goes to the kitchen to talk with Billy.
What do you mean you can't?
Magic's not a precise art with concrete results. It's like a poem. There is vagueness, interpretation.
So you're saying you can't control it?
A crude rephrase. But yes, not entirely.
You're a terrible wizard.
I'm not a wizard. Wizards are lords of magic. I'm more its jester. But what about you?
What do you mean?
Why do you care so much about my fate? Are you a noble knight, or do you have more self-serving interests?
All I believe is that everyone deserves a chance at redemption.
You truly are the yin to Dick's yang.
And I really need this job. If I get one of you sent back so soon, that doesn't look good for me. But I do genuinely believe what I said.
Sure. I used to create delectable delicacies, dishes infused with symphonies and fireworks. Every meal was an event. Talk about magic.
Cosmo Heights Supermax? What could they want?
What?
Nothing. Sorry. Ugh! Ugh, what the hell, Carrion? It stinks.
Excuse me while I slip into something more not rotting.
I am going to excuse myself before I lose what little appetite I had.
Carrion, a sardonic ghost, whooshes out of a severely decomposing body as it collapses to the floor. Carrion walks out of her room in a new but naked female body.
What do you think? Isn't she perfect? Besides this pesky autopsy scar.
Why are you only wearing shoes? Put some clothes on.
This is my clothes.
Then put on another layer.
You know, just once I'd like a body that wasn't stabbed or shot or picked apart by vultures.
Clothes, Carrion.
Prude. I'll see if I have anything that fits this one's body.
Good God. If only people knew this is what happened to them when they donated their bodies to science.
Sorry about earlier. When the rods start setting in, bodies quickly turn Romero. Gave you a good scare though, didn't I?
Can you at least clean it up?
Only if you help.
Fine. You have to get the feet, though.
Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
So, how long have you been here?
Since the beginning of the pilot program, so about a year and a half.
And Dick?
He was here when I arrived.
And has he always been such a...
Dick? Yeah.
In your time here, has Billy ever teleported anything of yours before?
Oh, yeah. This one time I cut an artery on a brand new bod and it squirted all over him. His new suit was drenched in red, and in an instant all of my blood was gone.
Like, in the entire body?
Completely deflated while the roof was full-on Carrie mode. That pissed off Dick something fierce.
Why do you think it ended up there?
I have a theory that the force field's anti-magic runes that prevent any of his spells from leaving also stop any teleported items from leaving, hence why Dick always manages to find his joints.
Interesting.
Carrion pulls a chainsaw out of a metal drawer.
What is that for?
Fun.
All right, have fun. I'm gonna go look for Electric Eye's eye.
Jerry shines a light under a sofa, uncovering only dust bunnies and moldy pizza. He combs through patches of dead grass in the backyard. Then he searches through Electric Eye's record crates. He picks up Judas Priest's Screaming for Vengeance album and reads the track list. A song is titled Electric Eye.
He even stole his name.
Jerry continues his search in the bathroom, but finds it coated in hair. He sees a thick clump clogging the sink.
Ugh. Taura! Look. You can't just leave a mess like this. Clean it all right now so that I can find Electric Eye's...
It's not mine!
What? Yes, it is. Who else's would this be?
Hey, boss man, what's got you down?
I'm trying to find your...
Anyways, I just wanted to check in on the status of a certain vinyl that you agreed to procure for me.
Listen, it was like $500 on eBay. I can't afford that.
That's a shame. I wonder what Dick is up to.
Listen, I'll get you something else. More Mountain Dew, a meal, anything. Within reason.
Well...
Jerry is walking to the front door of the Fox house, carrying a paper to-go bag. Dick jogs to catch up with him.
This bag is soaked in grease.
Hey, Jerry. I just wanted to give you a heads up that I called for an early quarterly from admin.
The quarterly inspection? But that's not until next month.
It was. But I told the administration that I think we need one today.
Today?
The inspector should be here in about 3 hours. Good luck explaining why one of our residents is missing an eye.
Why did you do that? If they see the state the house is in and with the shit with Billy, they're gonna shut it down.
Of course. It's inevitable. There's a reason they nicknamed this place the Fox House. Because it's their nature to deceive and take. You can't change that.
Jerry and Electric Eye are waiting for the others in a circle of mismatched chairs in the living room.
Thanks, Jerry. These burgers are amazing.
Thanks for coming, guys. Everyone take a seat.
Like we had a choice.
Yeah. Group sessions are mandatory.
Though they usually aren't a surprise scheduled 20 minutes beforehand.
This is highly unorthodox.
Alright, as I'm sure you're all aware by now, Billy teleported Electric Eye's, eye away.
Do you want us to tell you how we feel about it?
No, I need your help to find it. Why are you groaning? It's your eye.
But finding it sounds like work.
Is this some kind of team-building activity?
It's more like a save the halfway house activity.
What are you talking about?
Dick has decided to call for an early inspection. If they see the state the house is in or find out about the missing eye, they'll shut us down.
What? They're going to send us back to Supermax?
Yeah, Taura, looks that way. Unless we can find that eye.
Taura storms over to Billy and picks him up with one hand.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Unhand me, you bovine brute.
What the hell, Taura?
Whoa, okay, put him down.
Bring back his eye. Right now. I'm not going back. No way.
It doesn't work that way.
Bullshit.
Ah!
Bring back the eye or I'll break you.
Taura.
He can't, but we can work together to find the eye.
She is beyond diplomacy.
Taura, don't do something you might regret. Carrion told me it's most likely somewhere on the property, okay? We can solve this, but only if we work together. Thank you. Now, I've already searched most of the interior, which leads me to believe it's probably on the roof or in the backyard.
I bet it's in the bathroom, under all of Taura's hair.
It's not mine.
Back up.
Hey, Taura, stop. What did we just talk about?
Thank you, my shield maiden, for protecting me from this Bavinian oaf.
What about that time he zapped away his own dirty underwear? 'Cause he didn't want to do laundry. He never found that.
Well, it had to be somewhere within the force field.
You know, the force field doesn't really have a floor.
So?
Anything he's teleported could have ended up, below us. Miles below us, deep underground.
What?
Taura, don't!
Taura charges at Billy, who in turn teleports away, causing Taura to slam Jerry into the wall.
What the hell, Taura?
Jerry and Carrion are sitting at the kitchen table. Jerry lifts his shirt to reveal a large, dark bruise on his chest.
Oof, Taura really did a number on you, huh?
Yeah. How bad is it?
Seems like the brunt of the impact was around the oblique fissure. Chances are she cracked the 5th and 6th ribs. Possible bruising on the spleen.
That sounds bad.
I'm gonna lightly touch you and you tell me how much it hurts.
Only a little pain. How do you have all this medical know-how?
Back when I was appropriating bodies from morgues, I didn't really have many options. I had to learn how to stitch up bullet wounds, set casts for shattered bones that would never heal. All that patchwork necessary to go unnoticed as a shambling corpse.
So, you're self-taught. Ow.
You can put your shirt down. It's really easy to audit medical school when you're incorporeal. You seem mostly fine, which means you're very lucky. You should put an ice pack near your spleen to avoid swelling.
Thanks, Carrion.
You can call me Carrie.
All right. Carrie.
I came up with Carrion in the joint. Guess I'll have to practice my tough girl shtick again for when we get thrown back in the clink. A good villain name commands respect. People leave you alone. You should keep using it in front of the others.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't blame you. I blame Dick.
Yeah, I just don't understand why he wants to shut us down. I mean, it's his job too.
Just between you and me, I heard his wife and kid died when Mr. Marvelous fought Duke Dynamo.
Duke Dynamo? You're sure?
Yeah, real tragic. Apparently, he applied to be a guard at Supermax right after they convicted Duke, but he got rejected and got offered this place instead. Bet he figures if we get rolled back, he'll get transferred too.
That explains a lot. Can't imagine what he went through.
Jerry, we're out of food.
You know that's not my job, right?
Isn't your job to help us feel better?
That's part of it.
Well, I feel hungry.
We should have one final meal, a nice one together, as a send-off.
Forget it.
I thought you didn't eat.
I don't need to eat. I still like to taste and smell food. It's like listening to music. Not a necessity, but it feels nice.
Billy told me he used to make magically infused meals with symphonies and fireworks. Maybe we can get him to do one of those.
If he can do that, why can't he just make a meal that brings the eye back?
That's it! Carrion, I could kiss you!
Oh, it was nothing, really. But you know, if you really wanted to, I wouldn't be... Oh, and you're gone.
Billy reads by the window in his room.
This is preposterous. This Midsummer Night's Dream is incredibly inaccurate. Someone tell this Shakespeare fellow he's a hack. Ugh.
Remember when you said you were able to do incredible things when you cooked?
That's because I'm naturally amazing.
Okay, don't you think you might have just a little bit more control of your abilities if you had a pan in one hand and a knife in the other?
A knife will make anyone feel in control, unless a gun is present.
Come on, it's not like you have anything to lose.
I will not help those ingrates.
But you'll go back to prison too. Surely you can't hate them that much.
One of them stole from me, and the other attempted to kill me.
Okay, but what about Carrion?
She'll be better off. In my time cohabitating with these barbarians, I have learned that they are incapable of considering the needs of others, chiefly the needs of myself. But I assume those of the Spectre as well.
You know who you sound like right now, but more flowery?
William Shakespeare?
Dick.
Get out.
But everyone is depending on...
Get out.
Jerry sits on the floor in the hallway, staring at his phone. A notification reads, "Missed call. Cosmo Heights Supermax."
God. I don't know what to do anymore.
Hey, Jerry, if the Billy thing doesn't work out, I know a really good Chinese place if you wanted to get some. He said no, didn't he?
I guess I was wrong. Maybe some people are just stuck in their ways. Immovable objects.
Then become an unstoppable force. We might not be able to change Billy's mind, but we can get this place cleaned up. Give us the best possible chance when the inspector comes.
I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but you deserve better than all this. Spend what little freedom you have left having fun. Go haunt a house or scare some kids.
Rude stereotypes aside, you can't just give up.
I'm not giving up, I'm moving on. It's time to look for a new job, I guess.
Taura paints a mural of the ocean on an empty wall of her room.
Leave me alone!
Come on, Taura, it's me.
I said no! God damn it, Carrie!
I'm sorry. I know I promised not to phase in anymore. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you painted. But I need your help.
I'm not interested.
You haven't even heard what I need help with.
Fine.
I want to clean this place up so that we have a chance at not getting shut down. If you could deal with the hair in the bathroom, then I'll go for the living room.
The hair's not mine.
Taura, come on. I know it's yours.
Leave! Right now!
I mean, come on. I can see some of it right there.
Stop it! Why are you doing this?
Wait a second. Are you embarrassed about your hair?
No! Shut up!
Oh my god. This whole time we thought you were just an asshole. There's no reason to be embarrassed.
You don't understand. Everywhere I go, people always think of me as some kind of animal. Like, just because I look like this, I have to act like an animal. think like an animal. Shed like an animal.
Well, you do shed.
Urgh!
But I don't think you're an animal at all. And despite how they act, I don't think the others do either. An asshole, but not an animal.
Really? But it's disgusting.
Who am I to judge? I shed entire bodies. Do you know how hard it is to get laid when you're cold to the touch and partially rotten? I wouldn't give your hair a second thought if you just cleaned it up.
I never thought of it that way.
You know, cleanliness is one of the few things that actually separates us from the animals.
Taura and Carrion are cleaning the bathroom, brushing up the hair, scrubbing the floor, and so on. Billy walks past the bathroom, does a double take, steps back, and looks inside.
I don't believe it. Someone has stolen our Taura and replaced her with a bestial changeling.
Screw you.
Yeah, screw you.
What did you do, Carrion? Bribe her? Blackmail?
Maybe neither of us want to go back to jail, okay? Either help us clean or get lost.
Jerry scrolls on the computer while Electric Eye watches cartoons.
Did you see that?
No, sorry, I'm too busy looking for a job before I'm out on my ass.
Here, take this.
What's this? A recipe for... Wait, does this mean you'll...
And the beef better be kosher!
Billy reads over a cookbook with a set of measuring cups, vegetables, and ground beef laid out in front of him.
Hope this works.
Silence, Gerald.
So if we're lucky, we've got a little under an hour. Can you get it done?
Improbable.
Oh my god.
I don't believe it.
Oh my god.
All plebeians leave my kitchen. I'll tolerate wine, but no bitching.
That magic's already started.
Taura and Carrion work together to clean up the Fox house as Electric Eye lays about, watching TV. Taura takes the trash out as a car pulls up to the front gate.
Come on, fit!
A woman exits the car. She sports a navy pantsuit, high heels, a tight bun, and a clipboard.
Oh shit, the inspector's here.
The inspector is approached by Dick as Taura runs back through the kitchen door.
She's here!
Oh shit.
Already?
It still needs another couple of minutes in the oven.
Are you sure?
Of course not. A chef never knows how a food is until it's finished.
What about the spell?
Oh yeah, that too.
When will it take effect?
Once he's eaten, I think.
Dick walks the inspector to the front door.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Inspector Gibbons.
We take complaints of missing body parts very seriously, and my boss is watering at the mouth for a reason to shut this down. Anything to bring down spending.
Of course. Money better spent keeping the bastards locked up.
Inspector!
You must be the counselor.
The one and only.
Very clean. Have you implemented some kind of chore system?
Nothing locked into place yet, but we're experimenting. What are you writing?
Lack of structure.
Oh, we were about to sit down to eat.
Well, it smells magnificent.
Inspector, there's a particular resident I'd like for you...
Would you like to join us?
Please, don't waste her time with...
But maybe just one bite.
The three of them enter the kitchen to find Carrion, Taura, Billy, and Electric Eye sitting at the kitchen table. Electric Eye's back is turned to them, hiding his empty socket, while Billy's dish sizzles, ready to be served.
Oh my, shepherd's pie is my absolute favorite. That looks delectable.
Good. Billy cooked it himself.
You've gotten the residents to cook for each other.
On special occasions.
Very impressive.
Billy, if you'll do the honors.
Before you eat, I think there's something this resident wants to show you.
Thank you, Billy.
Let him take just one bite first. Well, it's still warm.
No, I think he should say it now.
Let him enjoy his food first.
Oh, I just remembered. I forgot his birthday yesterday. Here's a present. A certain record you've been wanting for a while now?
Dick drops a first edition vinyl record of Heaven in Flames in front of Electric Eye and leans down to his ear.
Choke on that.
Heaven in Flames. My vinyl.
Show her your socket, and it's yours.
I don't understand what is happening.
Whatever it is, I guarantee you it is tremendously stupid.
Sorry about this, Miss Gibbons. He can be a little shy sometimes. Go ahead and tell her, Eugene. 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 Eugene.
Electric Eye takes a bite of the pie,
Eugene.
and his eye magically reappears in his head.
But
His eye
he was...
came back.
Inspector Gibbons, I must apologize for how weird they are both acting. It's just that Jerry and Dick both care about me so much.
It's quite fine, really. Now, what is it that you wanted to show me?
Why, I wanted to take you on a tour of the home, because I love it here.
Really?
Indeed. And why don't you take a slice of pie along with you?
Billy serves everyone, but Dick, a slice of pie.
Thank you.
Great. I'll meet you in the living room. Just need to blow my nose.
Gladly.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's Electric Eye. Asshole.
What the hell just happened?
Good job, Billy.
It took an hour, a leap of faith, and $100 out of Jerry's wallet, but you were able to cast one minor spell.
Every sonnet starts with a single word.
Delicious.
It's good.
Yeah, tastes great.
Abracadabra alakazam. Please keep saying how amazing I am.
You.
Me?
You.
Me?
Yes, you. You stuck your neck out for them, and for what? To keep your barely above minimum wage job?
I know this is a hard concept for you to grasp, but I did it because I believe in them.
Don't think any of these freaks will ever return the favor. They only did this to protect themselves.
Dick.
Jerry converses with Inspector Gibbons by the front door.
So, did we pass?
Outside of an extreme lack of structure, everything seemed to meet the minimum threshold needed.
Is that a yes?
Yes, technically.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
I feel obliged to warn you that the administration doesn't share your optimism. The pilot program is coming to an end in just under 7 months. They will then commence with a full review with the intent of discontinuing.
Why?
They want to be able to tout this place as their honest attempt at reform while also showing that it was a failure.
Well, how do I prove it isn't?
Structure. Show the administration a system they can replicate and sell, both to the public and their bosses.
That'll work?
If they don't accept it, you'd have grounds for a wrongful termination suit. Perhaps a class action with the residents too. It's your best shot.
All right. I'll get a chore system in place and help them find jobs. Reintegrate.
If you're not a religious man, I suggest you start praying.
I'm not trying to make them into heroes or anything. Just regular people.
A minotaur, a ghost, a cyborg, and a poet all walk into a bar. What do they get?
What?
The cops called on them. Good luck.
Jerry approaches the guard station, holding a Tupperware container.
I'm the best there is. Plain and simple. Not a single other hero comes close.
I guess they do have a capacity for change, if even for a night. Keep an open mind and anyone can surprise you.
Whatever.
Good night.
Oh my, shepherd's pie is my absolute favorite. That looks delectable. Fine. Let's see what this is about.
Dick's skin begins to turn blue.
Wait. Am I turning blue? God damn it, Billy.
Jerry walks down the nearest street while looking at his phone.
Keep an open mind and anyone can surprise you. Even if he is Supermax.
He hits redial on a missed call from a Supermax prison.
Yes, hello. Yeah, I'd like to talk to an inmate.
We see a hulking figure blanketed by shadow. He meditates on the floor of his cell while crackling with raging electricity.
Duke Dynamo, you have a caller.
A small slot in his cell opens up to reveal a phone.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, son.
Thank you everyone for listening. If you enjoyed, please share and give us a review on Spotify or Apple Music. Narration was done by Ty Harper. Jerry, the White Knight Counselor, was played by Daniel Turnbull. Billy, the mischievous yet elegant Englishman, and Mr. Marvelous, the self-obsessed superhero, were played by Jonathan Crow. Dick, the resentful security guard, was played by Douglas Daly. Eugene, Electric Eye, the laid-back cyborg, was played by Alex Reifschneider. Carrion, the lovable ghost, and the refined Inspector Gibbons were played by Jasmin Bartlett. Taura, the misunderstood Minotaur, was played by Kiyana Morgan. The President and news broadcaster were played by Daniel Buttrey. Duke Dynamo was played by David Nduonofit. Halfway Heroes was written, produced, and cast by Elijah Williams. Direction, production, casting, sound design, mixing, engineering, and editing was done by Tullio DeSantis.